My noble master was an austere man, but when the occasion called for it, he enjoyed entertaining his most distinguished guests. So the baths and the massage room were always open. Here, while they relaxed and enjoyed a massage, they talked and laughed together. It's as if I could see them now. Ah, the slaves.
On a large estate like ours, it's better to have free peasants do the heavy jobs. But without granting them land and ownership, just hiring them. And this system works best for me. Much better than with slaves or free peasants who own the land.
In any case, when slaves have to be used, Cassius wrote that one should select strong farmhands who are suited to heavy labor, not less than 22 years of age, and obedient.
Yes, but no matter how obedient they are, one needs good foremen. Men, you know, with a touch of humanity. And they should be somewhat older than the farmhands, for then it's more likely they'll be obeyed.
Yes, I agree, but keep an eye on the foreman. We must never let them correct errors with lashes, tortures, or punishments. It's something they often do. The right words can accomplish just as much as lashes.
It's important that foremen receive small rewards for their work. In fact, I'm in favor of them earning some money. And it's important that they have a wife and children, so that they feel more attached to the estate.
A lot of my friends say I'm too soft, because I think the better you treat them, the harder they work. Especially if they're treated liberally, when it comes to food or clothes, or excused from some job, or given permission from time to time to graze some of their own animals.
You're right. I believe that too. I'm also in favor of treating slaves better. And do you give your slaves wine?
Yes, of course. The slaves must be given wine in winter. But not just any wine. To prepare their drink, you must mix 6 measures of wine with 2 of strong vinegar and 50 measures of fresh water. Mix well and then add 60 measures of water with salt.
I see. And no doubt you also give them new clothes from time to time. Right?
Yes. Every other year I give them a tunic 3.5 feet long, although, naturally, they must return the old one to me. And that's not all. I also give them a pair of wooden shoes every other year.
Okay. But you see, with slaves it's all expense. On the other hand, with my tenant farmers, and especially with the hired peasants, I don't have those problems. Where are you getting your slaves now that times are so difficult?
There's a merchant who keeps me supplied who gets them through a trader. And trains them himself. These days it's hard to get slaves captured in war the way our ancestors used to.
My father and grandfather were self-sufficient. They got the female slaves to have lots of children. You know what my father did? He told the slave women, if they had 3 children, healthy, they'd be freed. He'd read it in something by Columella. And so this way, he was guaranteed pups and could get rid of the old slave women. But the poor things, when they were free, didn't always go away. Where could they go?
Of course. The male slaves are a completely different matter. If they're loyal to you, you can grant them their letter of freedom, and then they'll serve you with real devotion. And it must be said that they're the ones who understand slaves best. They know how to treat them.
You see, this is where they have their talks. Let's leave them to chat.